We right here with Valid.
What up, baby?
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, butter.
What Detroit hip hop you grew up listening to? Who you inspired by?
Detroit hip hop that inspires me?
Yeah. No national hip hop, Detroit hip hop.
I think any beat I've ever heard by Jay Dilla inspires me.
Word.
And I'm not saying that because he's from Detroit, even if you were to ask me in general. I don't know, man, that dude had his own sound. Straight up, it was so soulful, bro. Like, that's why, like, my favorite MCs are like Common, Talib, Mos Def. You know, I like that neo-soul hip-hop. And Jay Dilla, you know, he's credited a lot for being, you know what I'm saying, like, a dude that really put soul in hip-hop, especially in the late 90s and, you know, 2000, 2001, 02, you know, messing with Common, and just all his beats were soulful, and that's my type of thing, man.
Yeah.
So Jay Dilla inspires me, his music, and if, you know, Eshawn was sweet back in the day. That was before my time, but, you know, I know Eshawn, you know, I'm from 7 Mile, and, you know, he did his thing, you know. I'm a young cat, dude, so I grew up on, you know, when I was in middle school, high school, I grew up on Eminem, D12, you know what I'm saying? Opie Trice, the newer generation. When I was a teenager, I was listening to them, so I love it all, bro. Detroit has its own unique sound, whether it be that real neo-soul Jay Dilla thing or that, I don't know, that horrorcore King Gordy, bizarre Eminem, you know, we're killing you, slicing your guts off, type of rap. We different, man. We got our own sound that no one can really mess with.
Well, behind you is like a landmark, the hip hop shop used to be at, of course. You got 5 Elements on your project. They were the managers of the hip hop shop back in the day.
Yeah.
How did you link up with those, you know, veterans like that? You know?
First time I met them, actually, me and my boy Snatch Wallets, which produced half of my mixtape. So shout out to Snatch Wallets. Me and him last year, we went to 5 Elements gallery, the 5E gallery, where they had their mixtape release party. The last CD they dropped, I can't remember the name of it. It will be televised or something like that. And that's a cold boy, and that was the first time I met him. You know, I know who they were, you know, and that was the first time I met him, said what up to him, and that was right when I did that. I had that track Main Event that was on that David Banner mixtape around the same time, so I was passing those out at the 5E gallery. I met Thyme, shook his hand, met Sakari, shook his hand, and I never really got in contact with him until months later when I really started working on the mixtape, and I hit him up and on the internet, whatever it was, Facebook, MySpace, I forget. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying out here, I'm out here in Detroit, I'm trying to, you know, make moves, and I'm a big fan, you know, and I literally was too. I was bumping that CD in my whip for like a year before I finally hit him up. And I was like, I would love to have you guys on my mixtape, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a good look, and if you guys are interested, let me know. If not, hey, it's all love. You know, Thyme hit me back, he said, I'm down. We exchanged phone numbers. I collected a bunch of beats for them to pick one out to, and that's pretty much the story of that track, I See You. You know what I'm saying? Valid and 5L, I See You. And that's one of my favorite tracks on the mixtape. 5L came through, and to this day, you know, I talk to them all the time. They're my boys, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of associates that I work, you know, in this music thing with, but, you know, especially Thyme, he's a real cool dude. You know, that's my boy, that's my friend right there.